Wrestling is known for its scripted entertainment, high-impact action, and unforgettable rivalries. But behind the bright lights and roaring crowds lies a dark reality. Sometimes tragedy strikes in the middle of the ring. While most WWE matches end with wrestlers walking away unharmed, a few unfortunate superstars have met their untimely demise during live performances. These are the heartbreaking stories of WWE wrestlers who died in the ring, leaving behind a legacy that fans will never forget. 1. Owen Hart, the fall that shocked the world. Owen Hart's tragic accident at the WWF Over the Edge pay-per-view in 1999 remains one of the darkest moments in wrestling history. Performing as his superhero persona, the Blue Blazer, Hart was set to descend from the rafters of the Kemper Arena. Unfortunately, a harness malfunction caused him to plummet nearly 80 feet into the ring. The impact was fatal. Fans watching at home and in the arena were unaware of the seriousness of the situation until later announcements confirmed his passing. His death shook the wrestling world to its core, leading to major safety reforms in the industry. Pero Aguayo Jr., a match that turned into a nightmare. Mexican wrestling superstar Pero Aguayo Jr. was involved in a match with Rey Mysterio in 2015 when tragedy struck. During the bout, Aguayo suffered a cervical stroke after a routine drop kick from Mysterio sent him against the ropes. Initially, no one realized the severity of the situation. Aguayo slumped onto the ropes, unresponsive. The match continued for a short while before officials recognized the emergency. He was rushed to the hospital, but it was too late. The wrestling world mourned the loss of a talented performer who had given his life to the sport. 3. Mike DiBiase, the heartbreaking collapse. Mike DiBiase, father of WWE legend Ted DiBiase, suffered a fatal heart attack in the middle of a match in 1969. Known as Iron Mike DiBiase, he was competing against Man Mountain Mike when he suddenly collapsed. Fellow wrestler Harley Race attempted CPR, but his efforts were in vain. Despite being rushed to the hospital, DiBiase was pronounced dead. His passing was a stark reminder that the physical toll of wrestling extends far beyond what fans see in the ring. 4. Malcolm Kirk, the match that ended in tragedy. Malcolm Kirk, a British wrestler known for his massive size and powerhouse style, met his tragic end in 1987. Facing Big Daddy in a match, Kirk took a big splash finishing move. As the crowd cheered, expecting him to kick out or continue, he remained motionless. Concern quickly turned to panic. Medical personnel rushed to the ring, but Kirk had suffered a fatal heart attack. The incident left fans and fellow wrestlers devastated, proving that even routine moves can have unexpected consequences. 5. Plum Mariko, the first female wrestler to die in the ring. Japanese wrestling legend Plum Mariko made history, but not in the way anyone would have wanted. In 1997, she was competing in a tag team match when she took a brutal powerbomb. Moments later, she became unresponsive. It was later revealed that Mariko had been dealing with pre-existing head trauma from years of wrestling. The final move had aggravated her injuries, leading to her tragic passing in the ring. Her death raised serious concerns about wrestler safety and the long-term effects of repeated concussions. 6. Jeanette Wolfe, the forgotten tragedy. A lesser-known but equally tragic case was Jeanette Wolfe, a young female wrestler from the 1950s. During a tag team match, she suddenly collapsed and never regained consciousness. Doctors later determined she had suffered a brain hemorrhage. Unlike modern wrestlers, Wolfe had little access to medical screenings, making her an unfortunate victim of undiagnosed health issues. And 7. Oro, the ill-fated high-flyer Mexican wrestler Oro was famous for his high-flying, acrobatic style. However, it was this very style that led to his untimely demise in 1993. During a match, Oro executed a simple bump that went horribly wrong. He landed on his head, causing fatal trauma to his brain. At first, no one realized the severity of the injury, but moments later, he collapsed and was later pronounced dead. His death served as a wake-up call for many wrestlers about the risks of performing dangerous moves without proper safety precautions. Larry Cameron, a shocking heart attack. In 1993, Larry Cameron was wrestling in Germany when he suffered a heart attack mid-match. Fans initially thought his collapse was part of the act, but when he failed to get up, the seriousness of the situation became clear. Despite efforts to revive him, Cameron passed away at the scene. His death was another painful reminder of the physical toll wrestling takes on its performers. 9. Gary Albright, A Legend's Final Moments. Gary Albright, known for his incredible power and technical wrestling ability, tragically died in 2000. During a match, he took a routine backdrop but suddenly stopped moving. Medical personnel rushed in, but he was already gone. It was later revealed he had suffered a fatal heart attack in the ring. His death left the wrestling community in shock, proving that even the toughest competitors are not immune to tragedy. Moondog Spot, the veteran who never got up during a tag team match at Memphis Wrestling's Thanksgiving Thunder event in 2003, veteran wrestler Moondog Spot collapsed mid-match. The audience, thinking it was part of the show, watched in horror as officials rushed in. He had suffered a heart attack and was pronounced dead shortly afterward. It was a heartbreaking end to a storied career. The cost of wrestling glory. The world of wrestling is filled with excitement, passion, and unforgettable moments. But as these tragic stories show, it also comes with significant risks. These wrestlers gave everything for the fans, and in some cases, they gave their very lives in the ring. Their legacies live on, reminding us of both the beauty and the dangers of professional wrestling. Which of these stories shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible wrestling stories.